So I go Zoom. New meeting. New meeting 982 338 1488. Great. Brilliant. 982. Now let me just add a couple of people to this. So YouTube, yep, 982 338. Hey May 338 1418. Good. Yvonne, I believe, wanted to know about it as well. Same thing, 982. Sorry guys, just with you. I did it really badly today. I'm having a barbecue at a friend's house. Alors, je mange un barbecue chez un ami. And so it's just a little bit different. 982 338 1488. Zoom now. Kim Scammon is waiting. Lovely. So if you want to join the class, can I remind you that it's going to be this number? And stupidly, I didn't put the name of the Zoom meeting as the name of the chat, which is really stupid. So I'm just going to have to write it again. This is so annoying. Can I not change the name of the thing? Never mind. I'm just going to have to keep having it ready. 982 338 1488. I normally put the title of the video as the title of the chat, and I didn't today, like an asshole, comme un fils de pute. Good. So 8 people who are there. If you want to take part, for me to be able to hear you, you need to join us on Zoom. Otherwise, you're just basically looking at me on YouTube, which isn't going to do a great deal. So if you'd like to take part, can you please look at me on Zoom? Which means you need to go into Zoom and add that number, 982 338 1488. I'll just give it a couple of minutes for a couple of people to join. If not, I'll just have a conversation with my girl Kim, and that'll be fine. And we will do some translation. So to join, please into Zoom on 982 338 1488. Lovely. There we go. At the moment, it's just Kim and myself. En ce moment, il n'y a que Kim et moi, which isn't a problem. C'est pas problématique, but I would like for somebody else to be able to take part. J'aimerais bien que quelqu'un d'autre fasse partie du cours. Otherwise, just going to be Kim and myself. Kim and my bad self having a conversation. Troy, lovely. We've got Troy. Good. I'll wait till I've got 4 of us and then I'll start. J'attendrai jusqu'à qu'on ait 4 personnes et après je commencerai. I've got Corinne. That's lovely. Great. Good. Good. Let's get going. So, Kim, can I start with you? Yep. So if you're not Kim, can you turn off your microphone? Yep. If you're not Kim, can you turn off your microphone? Yep. Good. Off you go, Kim. So, I've just eaten. Hey, Sean. I've just eaten too much.
Je viens de trop manger.
Que je viens de trop manger. Not as many of you would want to say je viens de manger trop. Okay. Okay. Al and the beautiful Charmaine cooked lots of food. À cuisiner, bear in mind there's two of them. Bear in mind there's two of them. Is it going to be à cuisiner or?
On cuisine.
Lovely. Lots of food.
Assez fait, beaucoup à manger.
Yeah, beaucoup à manger. Well, Charmaine did the preparation and Al stood there while it cooked.
Charmaine a fait la préparation et Al s'est pendant sa
So this is this absolute son of a bitch about the word stand in French. Stand in French is such an asshole concept. It really is. I've done a video on stand. So by all means, anybody who wants to know this, just email me and say, can I have a video on stand? The adjective for stand is debout, and there's no debout feminine. Stand up is like get up, stand up, like levez-vous, lève-toi. All of that's great. But Al just stands there. Al il se met là. Il se met là. We use stand so much more in English than we use it in French. So Al il se met là whilst it's cooking.
Elle se met là pendant I don't know.
It's another tricky little shit because cooking, there's multiple verbs. So to cook, as in you prepare something, is the verb cuisiner or faire. Cuire, because cuire, ha ha ha, is the verb to cook, as in the process that it undergoes. So, for example, if you buy anything in France, it might say cuisson rapide, rapid cooking. And so basically, if you cuire, the verb cuire is to cook, as in the chemical process that something undergoes. To cook, as in you cook something else, is cuisiner. So you'll often hear faire cuire. Alors tu le fais cuire. The causative, you make it, you get it cooked. So in other words, if you need the information on standing and you need the information on cooking, then just drop me an email and say, Luke, can I please have the video on cooking and standing? Good. Lovely. Al's just brought me a bottle of water. Al's just brought me a bottle of water.
Elle vient de m'apporter une bouteille d'eau.
Good, une bouteille d'eau, good. That's it, yeah. Now, again, I'm deliberately giving Kim some really annoying little things so that basically, water, our mouths have got l'eau. We remember l'eau, il y a de l'eau, okay? But if it's a bottle of water, quantitative expressions will just use de, un verre d'eau, yeah? It's like garlic. Kim, how do you say lots of garlic?
Beaucoup d'ail.
Well done, beaucoup d'ail. But garlic would be, what's the word for garlic?
Ail.
Great, and if I need good, and if I said is the good, so if I said is there garlic, how would I say is the garlic?
Il y a de l'ail.
Spot on, Kim. Excellent work. The de versus the le. It's a popular video. I don't mind you watching it again and again. If you guys don't understand why Kim said de l'ail there as opposed to l'ail, then please email me, say, Luke, can I have the day versus the lay video? In other words, when Kim says, oh, just garlic. So if Kim says garlic is great for the heart, if she's speaking generally, yeah? Kim, how would you say garlic is fantastic for the heart?
L'ail est fantastique pour le corps.
That's it. And Kim, that's it. No, pour le corps, that's fine. So Kim cleverly there, guys, what she cleverly did was that she used the garlic because that's what you will use in French if you're talking generally. L'ail est fantastique pour le corps. Pour le cœur. If you said with garlic, some garlic, then that would be de l'ail. Yeah, we use the de because it's like some garlic, okay? Good. Lovely. Lovely. You'll also notice that Kim just used the verb apporter because she brought me a bottle. How would you say I brought Kim to the party? I brought Kim to the party.
J'ai mis Kim. Achète.
That's it. So guys, take your hand. So basically, remember, away from you is E, towards you is A. Away from you is E, towards you is A. So what that means is apporter and amener for things and then people, and emmener and emporter, again for things, for people then things. So for example, I took Kim to the airport. J'ai emmené Kim à l'aéroport. I took the food away. You know, I went to get takeaway or takeout if you're in America, at emporter. I brought a bottle of water with me. Yeah, j'ai pris ou j'ai apporté une bouteille d'eau. I brought Kim to the party. Hey Kim, I'm going to a party. Come with me. J'ai apporté, so merde putain, j'ai amené Kim. So for the ones involving people will be men, amener, emmener. The ones involving objects will be porte, apporter, emporter. If for standard, Kim needed transport, whilst I'm perfectly capable of carrying Kim, I wouldn't, unless she'd collapsed, that wouldn't be a standard way of me transporting Kim around. So you might like to try and think porter is for stuff because you carry stuff. Apporter, emporter. And men, mankind, sorry to be gendered, but amener, emmener, that's going to help you. Good, Kim, good choice. Okay. Charmaine made something delicious. Charmaine made something delicious.
Charmaine a fait quelque chose de délicieux.
Good, quelque chose de délicieux. Okay. But I can't give you the secret recipe.
Mais je ne peux pas te donner le recette secrète.
Lovely. Alors, je peux pas vous donner la recette secrète. Lovely. Okay. Good. Okay. She said her dad gave it her.
Elle a dit que son père lui a donné.
Gave it her. And we're talking about a feminine recipe.
La lui a donné.
Voilà. Elle a dit que son papa ou son père la lui a donné. Lovely. Okay. Then she said, no, I made a mistake. I just watched him doing it.
Puis elle a dit, non, je me trompe. En fait, je l'ai regardé le faire.
Lovely. Je l'ai regardé faire, je l'ai regardé en train de le faire. Oui, alors, non, en fait, je me suis trompé, je l'ai vu faire. Okay. Good. But it's the best potato salad that I've ever eaten.
Mais c'est la meilleure salade de pain.
So the proper word for potato in French is, as Kim has said, is pomme de terre. More commonly than not, we'll just say patate. Right? Des patates. Okay. If you said, so potato salad in, England, America, there's not a great deal of salad leaves in it, is there? It's like potato with mayonnaise, So you could say like salade de patate, but normally it'd be like salade à la mayonnaise. Do you know what I mean? It'd be like you'd know that's what it would be. Okay, good, lovely, good. I had done a lot of exercise this afternoon, so I ate, and I really want the cheapest, nastiest verb you can use for to eat. I'd done a load of exercise this afternoon, so I ate too much.
J'ai fait beaucoup de sport cet après-midi. Alors, j'ai bouffé.
Yeah, j'ai trop bouffé. Yeah. What would be a fancy way involving the word force that could say, because I'd done a lot of exercise, I ate too much? As in through eating, through doing so much sport, what would that one be?
I think it's à force de manger, or à force de montrer.
Good. So through having done too much sport.
À force d'avoir.
That's it. That's it. Any expression you come across where there's a de that you can go into an infinitive afterwards, you can just as well basically à force d'avoir ça. Through doing so, à force d'avoir fait trop de sport cet après-midi, moi j'ai tout bouffé because I was really hungry. Yeah, moi j'avais faim, j'ai tout bouffé. Good. Good job. My girl Troy. On to Troy. Troy, the last time I saw Luke.
La dernière fois j'ai vu Luke.
Good. No pronouns, because I'm just saying the word Luke, so you don't need to worry about him or it or any of that business now, because I'm just saying Luke. Okay, lovely. He said that the next time
Il a dit que la prochaine fois.
we are going to. So I am going to check.
Je vais.
Vérifier. Yeah, verify. Okay. Because I don't like to be boring. I don't like.
Je n'aime pas être
Good. But for a man? For a man. And you don't need to say répéter for me because you wouldn't vous voir me, you tutoie me. So you don't say répéter. Yeah.
For a man?
For a man, I'm a man. Would it be ennuyeuse for me?
Okay.
That's it. Okay, lovely. So ennuyeux. No. I don't want you to translate for a man. I'm saying what is boring for a man.
Oh, ennuyeux.
Thank you. Not ennuyeuse. Good. Lovely. All right. We are going to look at the same sentence with 10 conjugations. Off you go. We're going to look at the same sentence with 10 conjugations. Good, but look at rather than see. We're going to look at the same conjugation. We're going to look at the same sentence with 10 conjugations. We're going to look at, not see, Troy. I've told you already. We're going to look at, not see.
Avec 10 conjugations?
10, because when you've got the numbers 5, 6, 8, and 10, you don't say 5, 6, 8, and 10. If the next word starts with a vowel, you say 5, 6, 8, 10. 5 personnes, 6 personnes, 8 personnes, 10 personnes. It's a very under-taught fact, that, by a lot of French teachers. So if you said 3 people, you'd say 3 personnes. If you said 6 people, you'd say 6 personnes. You don't say 6 personnes, even though normally the number is absolutely 5, 6, 8, 10. So how, Troy, would you say 10,000? How would you say 10,000?
10,000.
Well done. How would you say 6 people?
6 personnes.
That's it. When you say that, it might make you go, oh, I think I've come across that somewhere, but I haven't just picked up on it. Yeah, good. So lovely. Now, normally words which, as Troy is right to make an educated guess, ION words normally are the same in French as they are in English, and they're normally feminine. However, conjugation is one of the annoying ones. So it's not conjugation. Any idea, Troy, what the word for conjugation is?
No.
Conjugaison. Like maison, les conjugaisons. Yeah, lovely. Tell me, another useful word is terminaison. Les terminaisons are the endings. That's another quite useful word. Good. So say for me, Troy, so say for me, he, let's say he tells me.
Il me dit.
Good. Let's say he tells me the answer.
Il me dit la réponse.
Good. So you worked out the gender and then you made it smooth. Lovely. Il me dit la réponse. Let's work our way through. Do you want a varied mix-up, or do you want the 5 with the auxiliary and the 5 without the auxiliary? Which would you rather have?
C'est à toi.
C'est à toi. Okay. Let's say, so in other words, we're playing with the verb dire. Could you say for me, he used to tell me the response? So the imperfect, he used to tell me the response.
Il me disait la réponse.
Good. If you weren't sure where disait came from, people, then we're going to look at the nous in the present tense. Je dis, tu dis, il dit, nous disons, and we're going to use that for our little base. Good. Let's do another one. He will tell me the response. My clue for you, Troy, is this. Yep. He will tell me the response.
Il me dira la réponse.
Good. Troy has expertly used rend, which is how we work out the future, as opposed to he's going to tell me the response, which is a different type of future. It's not any less in the future, but it's not formally a tense. It's just like a way of saying something. So Troy, how would you say he is going to tell me?
Il va me dire.
Lovely. And notice Troy put the pronoun before the infinitive, because on that occasion there was an infinitive. Il va me dire la réponse. Good. Good. He would tell me the response, Troy. He would tell me the response.
Il me dirait.
Lovely, Troy. And to remind you guys watching, pardon the phallic gesture, this is would. A ray of light coming down. A ray of light coming down. Il me dirait la réponse. Good. Lovely. He has told me, which is bringing in an auxiliary. Side note, this could just as well in English be he told me and it be an action. It could just as well be he told me and it be an action. But I'm giving you the heads up, and I'm saying, I went horse riding this afternoon and I didn't wear my gloves. And can you see how it's absolutely ripped the skin off my finger? Ça m'a déchiré la peau. Yeah, so basically he gave me the response. Off you go. Oh, so sorry, I apologize. He told me the response. Il m'a. So to remind you, Troy, I'm also needing he has told me. He has told me. So what on its own, Troy, what would be he has told? That's it. Il m'a dit. That's it. Il m'a dit la réponse. Now, people watching, if you hear have and has, you're definitely going to use that tense. If you hear he told me, it could be both. It could be one-off action, he told me, il m'a dit, or every Saturday, my grandpa used to tell me he loved me, you know, when I went to go and see him, il me disait. Okay? So it could be both. Taking il m'a dit la réponse, let's run through our other 4 that we can use that have got the same structure with an auxiliary. How would you say he had told me the response?
He had. Il m'avait dit.
Well done. Troy has made the middle word avait or été. She's made the middle word the auxiliary word, if you want. She's made it the imperfect. So the whole tense isn't in the imperfect. We've just popped our middle word in the imperfect. Good, Troy. Il m'avait dit la réponse. Good, Troy. Could you give me he will have told me, as in come back to the office by 5 o'clock. He will have told me the response. What's he will have told me the response?
Il m'aurait dit.
Careful, Troy. The structure is Careful, Troy. The structure is sound, but I'm still, albeit on the middle word, I'm still respecting my ré-ra-ron. He will have told me. Il m'aurait. No. If I gave you previously, he will do something. Which ending did you choose out of ré, ra, or ron for the future?
Okay. Il m'aura dit la réponse.
Now notice all of you are going to prefer il m'aurait because we say it so much more often. Good. Il m'aura dit la réponse. He would have told me the response. Il m'aurait dit la réponse. He would have told me the response. Good. Let's try something tricky. Could you now say for me, Luke is happy that he told me the response. Now, this is 2 different people. Because if it was Luke is happy that he gave me the response, meaning Luke was happy that Luke gave me the response, then you wouldn't use the subjunctive. You'd say, Luc est content de m'avoir donné la réponse. You'd use a different structure. You'd use de and the infinitive. But I want Luke is happy that he, let's say your beautiful son, gave me an answer. Yeah? So that's what I want. So, yeah, so off you go. So Luke is happy.
Luc est content.
Hang on, now, Troy. You are an incredibly feminine creature. The lipstick shade you're wearing today is of such a perfection. It is of such a perfection that you should be a makeup model. However, I might be camp as Christmas, but I'm not feminine. I'm a man. I can show you that physically, but I would be pulled off YouTube. So can you make... Now, this incidentally raises an interesting point. Hang on. Acknowledge, all of you, what your gender is. If you're gender non-binary, I fully support you. But most people linguistically normally have a single gender in French. So what that means is you get very used to saying all the male adjectives or the feminine adjectives. Troy is very female. She speaks a lot of French. She probably says female adjectives. But when she's talking about Luke, so be mindful of that. Be mindful that your mouth is going to prefer certain things. Troy's mouth is pink, but this creature is blue. So off you go. So Luke is happy. I'm particularly blue. I have a very blue mouth, let's be honest. That's it.
Mon fils
has told me.
M'avait dit que...
No.
Wait, more.
No.
Okay.
So Troy has got the smarts to acknowledge that we're in the subjunctive territory. Let's try a basic subjunctive. Say for me, just pause. Say for me, he has a dog. Troy, just normally say for me, he has a dog. Il a un chien. Now can you say for me, that's it. So if you said for me, if I said for me, John is happy that he has a dog, talking about someone else, what was the have word? What's that done, mate? No.
Je suis gentil.
Thank you. But I don't want you to explain it, Troy. I want the example. John is happy that he...
Okay.
Yeah.
Luc, Jean est content qu'il ait un chien.
Good. And I'm stressing that is two different guys. Because if it was John is happy that he's got a dog, meaning bloody John, that'd be John est content d'avoir un chien. It won't be the same thing. Good. Good. Good, Troy. So basically, we've pretty much got the shit together. Let's just make sure then. So guys, in overview then, we've got one more to do. We've got to do the subjunctive with no auxiliary. So Troy, let's go back to he gives me the response. Il me dit la réponse. For our final mark, Troy, to get everything correct and perfect.
Il me dit le réponse.
I haven't bloody given it you yet. I am happy that he gives me the response. I am happy that he gives me the response.
Je suis contente qu'il me donne la réponse.
I'm ever so sorry. First things first. I've magically switched from say to give. Let's go back to dire. Okay, it was dire. It originally was il me dit. But if you'd have even answered that with Don, what you just said is wrong. So Troy, say for me. He tells me the response. Normal French. What's normally he tells me the response? Il me dit.
Il me dit la réponse.
Thank you. Now we want. I am happy that he tells me the response. Troy, I am happy that he tells me the response. What's that going to make happen?
Je sois content.
We only go to the subjunctive. We only go to the subjunctive after the bloody cut. Yes, I am happy. Listen, I am happy indeed creates the subjunctive. So guys, this is the big fuck up people don't realize. Things make things subjunctive, but they themselves are not subjunctive. If you want the emails or the podcasts, do yourself a favor, get the podcast. If you want the podcast on how to do all of this, email me. The email address is there. So all the things that create subjunctives are want, need, doubt, fear, impersonal, and all this business. They are a normal sentence. Then we have que. Then we have the subjunctive. It is not impossible to have a single clause in the subjunctive, but it is very rare. It is very rare. So in other words, I am happy. That shit is going to be normal. How do you say for me, I am happy?
Je suis contente.
From me as a man?
Je suis contente. Tu es content.
Yeah, but I didn't want that. I want I'm happy. Translate for me. I'm happy. Je suis content. For me as a man. As a man.
Je suis content.
I'm a man, thank you. That he has told me the answer. Qu'il... No, sorry, I apologize. That was qu'il m'a dit, which you should have remembered to be fair anyway, to be fair. Qu'il m'a dit la réponse. The one I'm trying to do now is the present tense. I am happy that he tells me the response. Yeah, so yeah,
je suis content qu'il me dise
la réponse. Lovely.
La réponse.
Good. But that's just also revealed that we're not quite going towards il me dit as much as il me dit as much as you want. But good choice, you've done all of them. So we've got, here are the ones with an auxiliary. Without an auxiliary, sorry. Il me dit, il me disait, il me dira, il me dirait, subjonctif qu'il me dise la réponse. Here are the ones with an auxiliary. Il m'a dit, il m'avait dit, il m'aura dit, il m'aurait dit, subjonctif qu'il m'ait dit la réponse. So basically, just 10 to be playing with. Anything else is basically the passé simple, which is just books. Good, Troy. Good. Let's go to who's come that's interesting me. De rien, je t'en prie. Let's go to John Scully. So if you're not John, can you turn off your... Hi, John. If you're not John, can you turn off your microphone? If you are John, can we have your microphone on? Good. Lovely, John. So where are you from, John?
I am from Bradford.
Bradford. Good. Have I spoken to you before?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good. We've got a nice representation from the north in this group. We've got Leeds going on. We've got Hull going on. We've got it's all going on in the north in this group. So lovely. If you're not John, turn. If you're not John, can you please turn off the microphone, or I have to throw you out, please. All right. Tiresome. Right. So can you please, if you're not John, not speak? Because it's not fair to John. Right, John, what's your rough level?
I've just gone into French.
You just literally got into French. Good.
Yeah.
Off you go. So how many weeks of study would you say you've done?
Like 6.
Okay, good. Off you go. So, but if I gave you something to translate, do you think you'd be okay?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, let's have a go. So my name's John.
Je m'appelle John.
I would like to learn. I would like to learn to speak in French.
Je voudrais apprendre en français.
Now, are you saying I would like to learn in French, or are you saying I would like to learn to speak in French?
I'm not sure.
So say for me, I would like to learn, which you said beautifully. Je voudrais apprendre. That was lovely. Say it again. Je voudrais apprendre.
Je voudrais apprendre.
Now, how would you say to speak? What's the so notice we've said one conjugated verb.
Parler.
That's it, John. Parler. So notice all our other verbs now are in the infinitive. We can stack.
Je voudrais apprendre parler en français.
Lovely. Or we can even say je voudrais apprendre comment parler, how to speak in French.
Wonderful.
Good. No. Go on, off you go. You do it for me. So I would like to know. I would like to know. John?
Je voudrais apprendre.
No, John, we've swapped sentences. I would like to know. Sorry, to be fair, you need to know where we're going. I would like to know how to speak with the French accent. Off you go. I would like to know how to speak with the French accent. John?
Je voudrais apprendre avec parler en français.
No, John, listen to me. You've got to listen to me. I would like, go slowly. I would like.
Sorry, I'm a beginner.
You're doing fine, John. I would like
Je voudrais
to know a fact, a word beginning with an S. Do we know the verb? So notice, John, I don't need you to do any conjugations for this fella. I just need you to give me some names of some infinitives. I would like to know, je voudrais, what's the verb? Savoir. Yep. So, John, at your level, when you first get going, a lot of the verbs do end in A. They do. Manger, danser, couper, baiser. A lot of the good verbs end in an A. But basically, when we get a little bit further along, we'll see that a lot of verbs don't end in an A. So, je voudrais savoir. Yes, savoir. Yep. Je voudrais savoir how. Again, the word you had earlier.
Ah oui, je voudrais passer ta mère.
Really, John?
Absolument.
Lovely. Bye, John. Bye-bye.
Au revoir.
We have the same prick we have the same tiny penis little prick every 4 or 5 weeks. Good. And if he put half the thought into learning some French that he does into plaguing us, he'd be quite good because he's not inherently stupid. Good. Let's go to Gabby. Gabby, are you there, my love?
Wait.
Yeah, show us, Gabby, that people from the north aren't all pricks. Would you, my love? Would you mind putting that back for me? So good.
Yeah,
off we go.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
That's all right. Good. So off you go. I sent Gabby a message earlier.
Wait a minute, I sent. J'ai envoyé un message. J'ai envoyé un message à Gabi plus tard.
No, plutôt. Or à tout à l'heure would be fine as well. À tout à l'heure.
Oh,
Good.
à tout à l'heure.
So notice what Gabby instinctively did. I didn't send Gabby anywhere because she'd come back with 4 sailors and a bottle. So basically, I sent Gabby a message. So Gabby instinctively knows that French goes, now what is being sent? Is it the her or the message? It's the message that's been sent to Gabby. Gabby also instinctively knew to swap it round. So she doesn't just say, j'ai envoyé Gabby un message. So, j'ai envoyé un message à Gabby. So she knows to do this correctly. In other words, if I now said, I sent her a message, Gabby is now in a very nice position to use the correct pronoun because she knows in the sentence, I sent her a message, what is being sent, Gabby, my love, in the sentence, I sent her a message. Is it her or the message? Thank you. So the word for her, does that need to be direct or indirect?
Yes, it's indirect.
And what's je lui ai envoyé un message. Lovely. If I wanted to say I sent it her, and I want to make both of them pronouns, and I'm now turning un message into a pronoun, I would now use the direct pronoun. So how would I pop the direct pronoun and the indirect pronoun together, Gabby? How would you say I sent it to her?
Je le lui ai envoyé.
Lovely, but what's the auxiliary for je? Je le lui ai.
Oh, sorry. Je le lui ai envoyé.
Thank you, brilliant, thank you, mate. Lovely, okay. Je le lui ai envoyé, lovely, okay, good. Great. If you're doing the work that Troy's doing, which is getting really comfortable in all the tenses, you will notice that le lui isn't going to change in any of the tenses, unless you had an infinitive. I'm going to send it her, alors je vais le lui envoyer. If it was je le lui ai envoyé, je le lui avais envoyé, je le lui aurais envoyé, je le lui aurais envoyé, je le lui ai envoyé, que je lui le... Luc est content que je le lui ai envoyé, whatever. They're all going to be the same, je le lui. The only time you'd have le and lui different would be if you had an infinitive, okay? So I'm going to send it her. Je vais le lui envoyer. Good. Okay, lovely, Gabby. Good. We have a friend in common. We have a friend in common.
On a un ami en commun.
Okay. He is a handsome man. He's a handsome man. Il est beau, lovely. But how to say it's a handsome? How to say he's a handsome man?
Beau homme.
Beau homme is my challenge to you. Do you say beau homme?
No, we don't.
What do we say?
Bel homme.
Good. So that was my first thing. Well done, Gabby. So what Gabby cleverly did was she remembered that certain words like beau and belle, nouveau, nouvelle, vieux and vieille have a feminine masculine form for words which start with a vowel. So for example, un bel homme, un vieil homme, un nouvel homme. We don't say nouveau homme. Okay, good. A little bit like cet. Ce garçon, cette femme, mais cet homme. C-E-T, good. Lovely. I feel like a new man. Well, then I shall have one. So basically,
Me too.
yeah, exactly. So if I said he's a handsome man, okay, my next little bit of grammar, how am I going to say he's a handsome man? Now you've just given me il est un bel homme. Do I want to say il est un bel homme, or is there something else I can do in the French? You either know this or you don't.
Il est mignon.
I don't mean bel homme is fine. Bel homme is fine. How do I say Luke's a teacher?
Luc est prof.
Great. How do I say he's a teacher?
Teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let me just think of this. Je suis secrétaire. Il est prof.
Good. How would I say he's a teacher if I started the sentence with a word beginning with C?
Oh yeah, c'est un prof.
Well done, c'est un prof. So I can say about my mate Al, yeah, c'est un beau mec, c'est un bel homme. Okay, so don't forget, guys, that C apostrophe EST can also be about people. Yeah, okay. Whatever. My wife, she's an actress. Ma femme, c'est une actrice. Yeah, elle est actrice, c'est une actrice. This is a video. If you don't understand what just went on there, can you email me and can you say versus il est versus say? If you send me that, I will send you that video. Good, Gabby. So he's a nice guy. Okay, lovely. Say for me, he has a beautiful child. He has a beautiful child.
Bel enfant.
Good, because enfant is masculin, but we don't say un beau enfant for the reasons that Gabby's just shown me. Well done, Gabby. So il a un bel enfant, but now back to normal. He has two beautiful children.
Il a deux.
So Gabby, Gabby, if enfant is masculine, what would normally be my? That's it. So now that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So say he has two beautiful children.
Il a de beaux enfants.
Link, beaux
Enfants.
Lovely, like
beaux enfants.
Lovely, like école de beaux-arts, like something like this. So in other words, yeah. So this is the kind of thing that happens in your mouth, guys. If you've got un petit enfant, des petits enfants, like get used to saying words differently. Yeah. So Al's got a beautiful child. Il a un bel enfant. Il a deux beaux enfants. That's fine. Yeah. Good. Okay. Good. So how would you say he has a new friend? He has a new friend.
Il il a un nouvel ami.
Spot on, Mrs. Very clever. He has 2 new friends.
Il a deux nouveaux
Well
amis.
done, Gabby. That's it. Il a de nouveaux amis. That's it. Lovely. All right. Excellent. All right. So this trick that we're talking about takes place in the masculine singular. Okay. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Good, Gabby. Well done. Well applied. Okay. What was I going to say? I've just sat down in front of the computer. I've just sat down in front of the screen. I've just sat down in front of the screen.
Je suis en train
de... Careful. Wrong compound. I come from. Yeah.
Yeah, just viens. Je suis.
Pause, Gabby. Say to me, I've just eaten. Je viens.
Je viens de.
I've just sat down.
Oh yeah. Je viens d'asseoir.
Pause. It's all good. But je viens de is reflexive. Je viens de ma.
Oh, right.
The sit bit is reflexive. The sit bit is reflexive.
Sit bit reflexive, yeah. So je viens de m'asseoir.
Good. Pause. Now, as you know, the most precious thing in the entire world to me is my 5-year-old, and someone I'm not massively fond of is Meghan Markle. So when we join words in French, remember that the first word is Meghan Markle, and the second word is my little Miss C. And so basically, what that means is if we've got asseoir as a verb and we are putting a m before it, don't damage the vowel of the second word. So how would you say so je viens de go on?
M'asseoir.
That's it.
Je viens de m'asseoir.
Lovely. Okay, in front of the screen.
Devant l'écran.
Good. Now, l'écran. Okay, l'écran. Okay, good. Okay, good. Good. I am not using my own computer. Sorry, Gabby, could you just say that again? It just froze. I'm not using my own computer.
Je n'utilise pas mon propre ordinateur.
Good. Now, little thing to be careful of. Notice when you stick a word. So that was great. Mon propre ordi would be fine as well. But ordi, ordinateur, lovely, portable or whatever, The point is, laptop, the point is when you stick a word which interrupts a word, which is very, very, very commonly. So, Gabby, how would you say my friend? I can't hear you, Gabby.
Mon ami.
That's it. Keep near the microphone. Good. How would you say my best friend if I was talking about a woman?
Mon meilleur ami.
Mon? So notice, guys, when you are in a situation, which isn't all the time, because most adjectives are in second position, but when you are in a situation where your adjective is goes before the noun, precedes the noun, then this is going to allow you a genuine gender. So my best friend is, in my case, my best friend is a girl. So Sam. So basically, ma meilleure amie. My friend, mon ami. Yeah, ma meilleure amie. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying? So when you rescue the word back, you might actually end up having to use its original gender. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Good. So Gabby, if I was talking about you, because of our deep, intensely sexual relationship, if I said my lover, mon amante, yeah, okay, mon amant is my lover, mon amant, okay. If I said my first lover, I wouldn't say mon première. Do you see what I mean? I'd revert it back to ma première. Do you see what I'm saying? Good, lovely. Good, Gabby, 2 more sentences, okay. So I sat down with them to eat. And can I remind you that a moment ago you remembered that to sit down was a reflexive verb because you said je viens de m'asseoir. So we're now doing a reflexive verb in the past. What happens with a reflexive verb in the past, Gabby?
Wait a minute, let me process that thought. What happens to the reflective?
If you look at me on camera. Reflexive verb, that's one box ticked. In the past, that's another box ticked. What do we do when we've got a reflexive verb in the past? Da, 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 da. It's a job for poetry.
ABC.
No, it's a job for poetry.
Poetry past.
Poetry past. So how would you say I sat down? Je me
suis assis.
Lovely for me, yes. So je me suis assis. Lovely with them.
Avec eux.
Lovely to eat. Yuri, no chatting in the group. No chatting, concentrate. Bloody hell, he comes in, he starts talking, fucking focus, or I'll throw you out. Do you know what? He got a free lesson the other day, the cheeky bastard, and this is how he repays me. Lovely. So basically, okay, good. Good. So so give me again. I sat down to eat. Je me suis assis to eat.
Je me suis assis avec eux, manger.
What's going to give me to eat? If I sat down with them with a goal of eating, I need a preposition. Je me suis assis avec eux pour
manger.
Good. Je me suis assis avec eux pour manger. Lovely. You need a pour. Well done, Gabby. Lovely. Let me just see what's going on in the chat.
Oh, sorry, look, I've lost you. God.
What is going on? Why is there a bank card being shared by Yuri in the chat? Is that genuinely Yuri or not Yuri?
Oh my God.
One second.
I can hear you, Luke, but I just can't see you anymore.
Don't worry.
Oh, you're back. It's okay, you're back.
Yeah, don't worry. Okay. Excuse me 1 second. Just 1 second. Right. Good. Some information for the police. That's great. So thank you, Gabby. Thank you very, very much indeed. Can we now go to let's go to Martin. Martin, are you there? Martin, are you there? Great, Martin. Lovely to see you. Lovely. So if you're not Martin, can you close your microphone? Okay. And that'll be brilliant. Right. Off you go. Right, Martin. Just so I know, roughly what level are you at, my friend?
I think B1.
Okay. Okay. Good. Off you go. My name's Martin.
Je m'appelle Martin.
Lovely. And I want to speak French with everybody.
Et je voudrais parler le français avec tout le monde.
I want to speak French now. Let me explain the difference. A lot of French people mess this up. Strictly speaking, there's parler français and parler le français. Strictly speaking, but a lot of French people confuse the two. Parler le français refers to the capacity of being able to speak French. And parler français refers to the action of speaking French. And a lot of French people use both, but strictly, that is what is correct. So moi, je veux parler français ou parler en français avec tout le monde rather than parler le français avec tout le monde. Okay, good. Lovely, okay. I have followed Luke's videos to learn it.
J'ai suivi les vidéos de Luc afin de l'apprendre.
Now, I don't need afin de, I just need a pour. Afin de is a very, 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 very heavy option. It's a very, very, very heavy option. All right, it's a very, very heavy option. Okay. So could you please say for me? Yeah, off you go.
Alors, j'ai suivi les vidéos de Luc pour l'apprendre.
Good, okay. Because he explains things to me.
Mr. Chat. Il explique les choses à moi.
Lovely, okay. Il m'explique. Now notice to me or commonly, you want to translate à moi. The are, 1 second. 1 second. Yeah. Good. So in other words, Martin, what's going to happen is a lot of the time when you come across a to me or a to him, it's going to require a pronoun that actually goes before. There are exceptions, like for example, he's thinking of me, il pense à moi, but as a general rule, for the most part, the to somebody pronominally will prefer a pronoun that will go before the verb for the most part. So how would you say he says something to me every week? How would you say he says something to me every week?
Il me dit quelque chose tous les semaines.
Lovely, or chaque semaine, or toutes les semaines, lovely. If you're using the tous les method, notice it needs to be gender appropriate. Yeah, toutes les semaines, lovely, it needs to be gender appropriate, good. Lovely, lovely. How would you say, I spoke to him yesterday at midday. I spoke to him yesterday at midday.
Je lui ai parlé.
There you go. That's it. There you go. Now, there are a couple of examples where we don't like to do that. Like I said, for example, whose coat is that? C'est à lui. C'est à moi. It's my one. You wouldn't go, in any other way than that. There are a couple of examples. Je pense à lui. Not je lui pense. Alors je pense à lui. So there are a couple that will use that. But generally, trying as best you can, Martin, try and pop the pronoun before. Good. Lovely. Say for me, I've seen all the videos, but those I prefer are more recent. I've seen all the videos, but those I prefer are more recent.
J'ai regardé tous les vidéos.
Pause. I've seen.
J'ai vu.
Nice. Off you go. I've seen all the videos.
J'ai vu tous les vidéos.
Pause. Video is feminine, believe it or not. It's a feminine thing. I've seen all the videos. You're going to need this feminine for what's coming up. I've seen all the videos.
Tous les vidéos.
Yo. Stop means stop. Stop means stop. Bloody hell, no bloody manners. Stop means stop. The worst thing is bad muscle memory, Martin. Don't get a muscle memory saying the wrong thing. Don't charge ahead. Wrong. When I say stop, please stop. Videos. Feminine. What's the feminine word all? The feminine word for all.
Toutes.
There we go. I told you videos is feminine. Off you go.
J'ai regardé.
Martin doesn't listen. I've seen.
Toutes les vidéos.
That's lovely. But the ones that I prefer.
Mais celles que je préfère.
Pause. You're at a very interesting stage. You've done quite a lot, but it's the joining it together. So don't realize your mistake and then carry on. Go back to the beginning, mais celle que je préfère, because otherwise you're only going to have the muscle memory of doing certain things. Never ever, guys, realize your mistake and then carry on. Go back to the beginning of the sentence, or as a minimum, the beginning of the clause, because otherwise you will develop no muscle memory of linking it all together. Off you go, but the ones that I prefer.
J'ai vu toutes les vidéos, mais celles que je préfère.
Now, careful, you've got a little bit of a tendency of saying j'ai more than je. Some people prefer that. Some people just prefer this vibration rather than this vibration. It's often quite physical. I want je versus j'ai. It's celle que je. Yeah, I want celle que. Pause. Let me explain another thing for you. If you've just come off the back of a low word, a high word is annoying. So if you've just said celle que, it's like high-low. If you said, so for example, if I said you do it, tu le fais, a lot of Brits don't like that, tu le fais. If I said I do it, if it's feminine, je la fais, they don't like going up and down. But Martin, it's with absolutely zero, emotional distress that I tell you, I love the phrase, hockey, 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 ho. Hon is great. It's the best thing in the world to describe where the French vibration is going to move up and down. So in other words, sail through for me. Sail through for me nicely. I don't want to hear je vu. I want to hear j'ai vu. Up you go. So ai vu. Up you go. So j'ai vu. Up you go. I've seen all Luke's videos, but the ones I prefer are the most recent. Go.
J'ai vu toutes les vidéos, mais celles que je préfère sont les plus récentes.
Good, because now you've applied the feminine, Martin. Good listening, okay? After watching them, I understand everything. After watching them, I understand everything.
Après avoir les regardé.
Pause. So, no means no. Stop. Got you like a bullet. I like it, but you've got to wait. So basically, I love the fact that you know après avoir. I love the fact that you know that fact, fella. Really pleased. But we might like to be able to include a pronoun correctly in the après avoir. In après avoir vu, or après avoir regardé, après avoir mangé, whatever expression we're going with, we've got two verbs going on. What type of verb is avoir, Martin? What format of verb is that? It is indeed. The little poem that I sing, which goes bits before verbs, referring to the placement of pronouns. I always say bits before verbs, except before. What do I always say? Except before.
Sorry.
It was demonstrated beautifully by Troy earlier, and this is because you are not a listener. You are a gifted speaker, but not a listener. So listen to the videos. I must say this in every King Live class. Bits before verbs, except before infinitives. That's the pronoun order. Here's me saying he eats it in 10 different conjugations. And here's me finally going to end up with number 11. He eats it with an infinitive, and you see where the moves. So, il le mange, il le mange, il le mangera, il le mangera, subjonctif qui le mange. Il la mange, il avait mangé, il aura mangé, il aurait mangé, subjonctif qui les mangé. The le is in the same sodding place. He's going to eat it, il va le manger. Only in the last one did the le move across. All right? Did the le move across? So, in other words, when you did the sentence après avoir vu, we'll go with vu or regarder, whichever you want. The fact is, where are you going to stick the pronoun les in that sentence? Not where you stuck it. So I want you to reassess the après avoir past tense, and I want you to remind yourself the word that you've just come off the back of after après was an infinitive. And remember the rules is when you place infinitives, they can go, when you place pronouns, they go anywhere in the sentence, but they have to go before the infinitive. So in other words, après avoir regardé, can you now say après avoir regardé, but can you pop the les in the correct place? After watching them.
Well, I know it doesn't go.
Martin, you are an intelligent man, I can see it, but you are not a listener. You're not a listener. You're not listening properly. You've got to be listening to be linguist. Bits before verbs, except before, what did I tell you? Except before?
Bits before verbs.
No, mister, I'll turn you into a listener. There's nothing worse with a great intellect when they don't listen.
You speak very fast.
Rubbish. Don't point it on me. Don't rubbish. You're not a listener, fella. You're not a listener. I've told you already. And I also said it one word at a time. I told you one word at a time. Listen, you're not a listener. Bits before verbs, except before infinitive. I even made you repeat it back to me. So you have had it. So don't stop picking on me with my speed. So I'll say it for you one more time. Bits before verbs, except before, what did I say before and in?
Except before an infinitive.
I did, so you've heard it. Good. I'll say it one more time. Bits before verbs, except before and one more time.
Bits before verbs, except before an infinitive.
Brilliant. In the phrase après avoir vu, where's the infinitive?
It's regardé. Or vu.
No. Listen. There we go. You've had the penny drop. So if I'm popping pronouns before the infinitive, how would you say after seeing them? You chose the correct pronoun of les. I don't want an explanation. I want the French. I don't want an explanation.
I'm trying to work it out. Après les avoir vu.
Thank you. That's lovely. I don't want a narrative. I just want bits before verbs, Okay? We don't want 5 lines of processing for every 1 line of French. You're running 10 to the dozen. We just need to simplify things, listen to the sound systems, every tense, everything. Yeah. It's not a glass of wine and a debate with the television, you know, about a book or a t-shirt. It's a language. It's bum, 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 bum. We've got to get a pronoun in, we've got to get an adverb in, we've got to get a subjunctive in, we've got to get an expression, we've got to get colloquial language in. We might even have some kind of phraseology. We might even get a regional accent. But so many things to do in a sentence, and you're intellectually so capable of all of them, just lower the white noise. Just literally, what's the system? What's the sound name? Off we go. So in other words, les goes before the avoir. Martin, how would you say after eating? How would you say after eating?
Après avoir mangé.
Good. Now, to be fair, that's after eating if it were in this context. To be fair, if it were after eating somebody, there are situations in which it could be après que, but it's not right now. After eating good. Après avoir mangé. How would you say after eating it? Talking about a feminine ice cream. How would you say after eating it?
Après l'avoir mangé.
Good. Would you please say after speaking?
Après avoir parlé.
Good. Eyes on me, fella. You're going down, you're visually constructing it with your eyes. I can see you're a great reader, I can see you're a great brain. Don't visually build the sentence, because what then happens, Gabby, lovely lady, you saw her earlier. She did a listening class last week, and I said to her, Gabby, I'm going to say some French and you're going to copy me. And I said, j'ai hâte de le faire. I'm looking forward to doing it. And she went, but I didn't give her the English. She was just listening and translating. And I said, she said, j'ai hâte de. And I said, Gabby. And she pronounced it impeccably. And I said, Gabby, how would you say in French, I'm looking forward to doing it? And she said, oh, j'ai hâte. Oh! So basically, you need to recognize the sounds without the partial transcription, because otherwise what will happen is that if someone then speaks to you, you will not be able to do it in reverse. You won't be able to do it as well. So honestly, it's great that you love the written form, lovely, but don't find yourself visualizing with your eyes like that. Good. So, après avoir mangé, could you say for me after speaking, après avoir parlé, could you say after speaking to me? It's before verbs, except before an infinitive.
Après m'avoir. Après m'avoir.
Martin, you've replaced looking down with looking to the right. So keep your eyes on me. You have, we can all see you've got a lovely face. You've got a lovely face, but it's going like this. Good. So say for me, après avoir mangé. Sorry, après avoir parlé. Off you go.
Après avoir parlé.
Lovely. Good. Where's the infinitive in après avoir parlé?
Avoir.
Good man. Bits before verbs, except before an infinitive. Could you say after speaking to me? Now you've gone dead.
I'm sorry.
Martin, look at me. Say for me, he speaks. Just say he speaks.
Il parle.
He speaks to me.
Il me parle.
Great. So what pronoun are we going to use for me? What word did you just use? Great. In the expression après avoir parlé, did we acknowledge that avoir was the auxiliary?
Yeah.
And what pronoun are we shoving up its ass if we're going to be talking about after speaking to me? What's the word that you've just given me that means to me? There you go. There's logic language learning. If you've got the bloody system, it comes out. I couldn't even finish the question. Good man. What's he speaks? Eyes on me, Martin. Keep your eyes up. What's he speaks? He speaks. Go. Thank you. He speaks to you. No, sorry, I apologize. He speaks to her. He speaks to her. Great. So we know what the pronoun is, Martin. We know what the pronoun is. After speaking to her. Après l'avoir parlé. Après l'avoir parlé is perfectly good French.
Après lui avoir parlé.
That's it. That's it. Say for me before speaking. Before speaking.
Avant de parler.
Nice rhythm, nice cadence. Love it very much. I like it. Also, what was the bloody difference there? Your eyes were on bloody me. You weren't there. You weren't looking at the, you know, the naked Nolan sisters from the 80s at their peak. Well, I don't know who you were imagining, but you were looking at somebody and enjoying it on the wall. I'm over here. I might not be as pretty, but you keep your eyes on me. You keep your eyes forward, because otherwise there's all kinds of weird visualization. Good. Avant de parler, lovely. Before speaking to me. bits before verbs except before an infinitive, Martin, before speaking to me.
Avant de me parler,
Before speaking to him.
avant de lui parler,
Before giving it to him, referring to a feminine tarte. Before giving it to him. Eyes up. Look at me. Say before giving. Say before giving.
avant de lui donner,
So avant de lui donner, lovely. So that's before giving him. We've now got to bring in one final ingredient, which is the bloody feminine cake. Yeah, I deliberately gave you une.
avant de la lui donner,
That's lovely. Bloody well done. So you are ripe for this bloody method. Don't study. Repeat orally. Don't study. You're clearly bright, but don't study. Don't make notes. Probably got a little pad in front of you. Don't do all of that. Yeah. Do I know my demographic? Like, seriously, don't study. You've got a perfectly good brain, but you've also got a language center. You've got a language center. Yeah, you know, you've got a lovely accent. You know, there's not a great deal to be cleared up with that. You know, maybe a little bit of, make the mouth a little bit smaller. But, you know, you listen to rhythm. All of that's great. But seriously, don't study. Find a system and apply it with the sound. Good. Excellent. Well done, Martin. Excellent. Good man. Lovely. Let's go to who have we got? Let's go to Corinne. Corinne, are you there? Corinne, are you there?
Oui, oui.
Just one second. Un instant, parce qu'en fait, je suis chez Al. Alors, Al, c'est le mec. Al, c'est le mec, c'est mon ami. En fait, il est super sympa, mais c'est celui qui a l'appartement à Nice, quoi. Donc, j'aimerais bien, finalement, cette semaine, éventuellement, j'aimerais bien que vous fassiez quelque chose ensemble. Parce que, enfin, il a l'accent parfait pour continuer à être en anglais. Et bizarrement, lui, toi, tu as l'accent parfait pour lui. Attends, mais je vais juste quand même lui dire que tu es là. Un instant. Oh putain, le mando, quoi. Al, Corinne's on the thing. Could you just come and listen just for 5 minutes? Okay. Tu vois, je veux qu'il puisse entendre ton accent, quoi. Parce que franchement, c'est ce qu'il lui faut. C'est ce dont il a bien besoin, quoi. Oh! Good. Today's lesson is sponsored by paracetamol. Good. So, translate into English. Malheureusement, quelque chose de... Attends, malheureusement, quelque chose de louche s'est passé à tout à l'heure. Malheureusement, quelque chose de louche s'est passé à tout à l'heure. Donc, malheureusement. Good. Premier choix, unfortunately. Yes, unfortunately. Okay. Sadly, unfortunately. Okay. C'est bizarre parce que heureusement, souvent, ça se traduit happily. Exactly. Mais malheureusement, unfortunately. Good. So, quelque chose de louche. Quelque chose de louche. Something suspicious. Something dodgy. C'est un peu britannique, dodgy, mais dodgy. Un peu louche, quoi. Chelou, dodgy. OK? Good? Good. Quelque chose de chelou, quelque chose de c'est passé? Happened, like a T. Happened? OK, good, OK. Il y a 6 semaines.
6 weeks ago.
Nicely joined 6 weeks ago. One more time for me, nice and soft. 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago.
Nice. Soften the mouth. Okay. Un mec est venu.
Guy came.
Good. Okay. Laisse tomber, j'ai pas trop envie de. Je peux pas trop dire maintenant parce qu'effectivement, je vais devoir contacter les flics, quoi. Mais effectivement, c'est un peu bizarre, quoi. Il a envoyé un mauvais email à Ori qui fait partie de mon groupe avec, tu vois, pas mal de merde qui a infecté son ordi et au niveau, effectivement, avec la banque et tout ça, c'était vraiment, vraiment difficile. Ok. Il vient de faire la même chose ce soir.
the same thing this evening?
Nice. Or he's just done. Les deux. He's just done. Yeah? Je viens de manger. I just ate or I've just eaten. Both. Probably more with the auxiliary. Probably a little bit more, because it's the tense where you've just done something. So therefore, we would use the auxiliary. Je viens de manger, I've just eaten. Probably more. Il vient d'arriver, he's just arrived. Probably more. Yeah, okay. Il a écrit.
He wrote.
Lovely. Tous les détails de son compte.
Every detail of his compte.
Account. Ok. Et fais bien gaffe, parce que count, si tu dis count, il y a la possibilité que ça soit. Parce que comme tu sais très bien, le gros mot le plus vulgaire en anglais, c'est C-U-N-T. Ok? Ça, c'est archi. Il n'y a pas d'équivalent en français, quoi. Donc, si tu dis count comme ça, j'ai l'impression. Sincèrement, je pense que c'est ça que tu viens de dire. C'est marrant, mais c'est pas ça, quoi. So, in other words, account, not count. Account. Et pour une fois, je te permets, alors je te donne ma permission, ouvre bien le bec, quoi. Parce que count, là, il est mort de rire. Mon pote, il est mort de rire parce qu'il a entendu count, quoi. Donc, for anybody watching, I'm sorry, so account. Dis-le encore une fois, account. Ok, good. Je me suis rendu compte, rien à voir. Comment tu dis je me suis rendu compte? Yes, well done. I realized. Always. Yeah, je m'en suis rendu compte, I realized it. Comme j'ai réalisé, en fait, mais I realized, okay? Always, okay? Il s'était jamais rendu compte, he had never realized. Always. So common in English, realized, okay? Je savais pas que c'était le même mec.
I didn't know it was the same guy.
Perfect, Corinne. Yeah, ok. J'ignorais, il n'y a pas de mot pour j'ignorais. Enfin, I didn't know. Même chose, ok, j'ignorais. Ok. Il a même écrit l'adresse de ce pauvre con. Good, careful, good vocabulary, very good vocabulary. But is it heathen or even?
Even.
Well done, Corinne, that was beautiful. Heathen, c'est paysan, c'est quelqu'un qui n'est pas croyant. Heathen, c'est avant avec Dieu, quand il y avait les tribus qui n'étaient pas croyants, Moyen-Âge, etc., les Celtes, ce genre de choses. Alors, les chrétiens les appelaient heathen. Heathen est quelqu'un qui n'est pas chrétien, mais qui n'est pas croyant. But it's not a common word, a heathen. So, even, good, lovely. So il a même, il a même montré l'adresse.
He even showed the address.
Now that was nice, Corinne. Good. That was nice because she said he even. So when we do the H, he helped. We use the air in the previous word. Yeah, on utilise l'air du mot précédent. When we do the no H, it's tricky. C'est un peu difficile parce que tu as tellement envie de continuer l'air du mot précédent, sauf que ça se fait pas. So, for example, he even helped. He helped. Say that for me. He even helped.
He even helped.
But at your level, without the pause. He even helped. Et l'astuce, c'est de faire passer l'air de enfin, là, la palette dont on a parlé là, c'est he even helped, but without the pause. He even helped.
He even helped.
But with no pause. He even helped. Nice. Good. Excellent. Okay, good. Good. He even helped. Okay. Lovely. So he even showed l'adresse de ce pauvre con.
He even
He even showed
the address of the poor schmuck.
Exactly. Schmuck is a nice choice, but that's more American, so schmuck or sod. In English, sod. S-O-D. Poor sod.
Okay.
Also, the genitive, the Saxon genitive, the poor sod's address. Yeah? Les chats. Yeah, les chats de Corinne, Corinne's cat. Okay? Le vin, les amants de Gabi, Gabi's lovers. Attention, j'ai bien dit les, j'ai pas dit un seul. Yeah, so évite en général de. So it's yeah, it'll be the de ce pauvre con, l'adresse de ce pauvre con, this poor sod's address. Toujours en anglais si c'est possible, alors on le fait avec de, ça devient apostrophe S. Si tu penses en français à chaque fois qu'il y a apostrophe S, en anglais normalement il y a en anglais à chaque fois qu'il y a apostrophe S, normalement en français il y a de. Par exemple le professeur de ma meilleure amie, de my best friend's teacher, le professeur de la fille de ma meilleure amie, my best friend's daughter's teacher. Okay, where there's de in French, there's apostrophe S in English. Good. Okay. Je vais devoir, à la fin de ce cours, je vais devoir contacter les flics. À la fin de ce cours, je vais devoir contacter les flics.
At the end of this course,
Of this class.
at the end of this class, I have to contact the cop.
The cops. Lord, yeah, the cops. Yeah, les flics, the cops. Good vocab, Corinne. Well done. Very good. Okay, good. The cops. Il faut que je fasse quelque chose.
I have to do something.
Good. Lovely. Those of you watching will notice that the subjunctive going into English doesn't exist. Yeah, il faut que je... doesn't exist in English. Good, Corinne. Good. Excellent. Corinne, je te contacterai cette semaine parce que comme je t'ai dit, il y a un mec, franchement, je trouve qu'il est parfait pour toi et toi, tu es parfait pour lui. Donc, ouais, parce que lui, il a son petit appart à Nice et justement, il veut vraiment parler avec quelqu'un qui a ton accent. Également, lui, alors, il a cet accent londonien, entre guillemets, alors sa façon de parler tout attaché, c'est parfait pour toi. Donc, franchement, c'est le match parfait, quoi. Donc, vous correspondez totalement. Good. Guys, I'm really sorry, but due to the nature of what's been going on this evening, à cause de ce qui s'est passé ce soir, I need to go because I need to contact the police because some idiot is basically trying to publish data about somebody who's been a member of my class, and I'm just not having that stuff. So I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to go and cut it short. But thank you very, very much indeed. And I will see you guys next Sunday. And hopefully we won't have anyone else being an idiot. If you want any of the videos that I mentioned, please do contact me, okay? I'm sorry I didn't get round to all of you, but as you can understand, someone's handing out private information. And it was interesting to hear Corinne, wasn't it? It was interesting to hear a French speaker go the other way. Someone's handing out private information, and I just need to get on top of that. I'm really, really sorry. I will speak to you all soon. If you want any of the videos I've mentioned, please do email me, logiclanguagelearning@gmail.com. Likewise, if you found the class useful, you're not under any obligation, but I do have a Ko-fi account, which is underneath most recent videos I've posted. If you just go on Ko-fi, K-O-F-I, and type in Logic Language Learning, then you're more than welcome to buy me a coffee. But that's not at all an obligation. Thank you very much for your diligence. I will see you soon. Martin, I hope to see you next week. You're very, very capable. All right. No looking, no reading. Head up. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.